So the desire of the Creator, the desire of the light, of this powerful energy of the divine to become manifested and to give each one of us endless fulfillment, it is always there. So when things are happening, when we feel that things don't really move and we get stuck, we don't really get stuck. What the universe is trying to do, it is just a detour. Because just moving and moving and moving and chasing and chasing and chasing, and maybe we are in the wrong direction. It's the same like you drive your car and you don't pay attention to the navigation system. Let's say that you use the Waze, and you just don't pay attention to what the navigation system directing you to. And you continue to drive in the wrong direction. Now, would you prefer to keep driving in the wrong direction forever, and in one day to realize that you're heading in the wrong direction and you're so far away from where you're supposed to be? Or you would prefer that the voice of the navigation system would become a bit louder, or to receive another type of a sign to awaken us, to realize we are heading in the wrong direction? So how long will it take us to get into our destination? 10 lifetimes will not be enough if we're heading in the wrong direction. Every time when we feel as if things don't move, as if we get stuck, this is actually probably the biggest blessing that could come into our lives. We never get stuck. There is a detour. The universe is trying to help us to detour. And if we pause and we look inside and we realize that with all this reactive energy of the desire for things to happen today, for me, my dreams, my desires, my needs, 1 second. It is not only about me. The moment that I begin to realize and to awaken it, and not because I heard it in a class and not because I read it in a book, the moment that there is an internal awakening for us to realize this life cannot be just about me. This is a moment where our consciousness begins to expand. And when there is an expansion of our mind, our perception of life, of our consciousness, when there is the expansion, you begin to look at things differently. And we don't need the external messages, the external signs. We don't need anything to become blocked or limited to make us do the work that we can do without those messages. We can speed up the time for anything that we need in our lives. Is it easy? Absolutely not. We all want to speed up time in our lives. But how much do we really desire to speed up the time in a way that it will shorten the process? Not just for us to get into this place that we desire to get into, but for us to realize the lessons that our soul came to realize. When the lesson is coming in, life have already all the system in place just to move each one of us to the next phase. When we realize that the system is the force that is moving us to the next phase, you realize that we don't need to be busy with the matter of time. We need to be busy with the work that we need to do. And this is leading us to the next secret idea